Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, back again for my post-market wrap-up. Yes, on this very lovely day, we're going to talk about why it was especially very lovely. Tuesday, June 19th, 2018. All right, so let me start off with this. I got hammered today, more than that, with emails from people I think who are a little bit overly emotional. What am I talking about? Well, in the video that I did earlier today, I explained again that I believed at that time when the market was down like 400 points that this was a buying opportunity, and people went nuts on me. I mean, nuts. Calm down. For those of you that lost your mind in some of those emails, calm down. Let's talk about what happened today. So the low of the day for the Dow Jones Industrial Average was about 420 points down. The market finished down only about 280 points, just over 1%. Now, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, fractional losses. Meanwhile, some of you that wrote to me, some of you were not very kind. I have to say that too. Really believed that today was it. Look, let me put a perspective on this for you. Now, this is to those of you that lost your mind a little bit today. What did the market do today? The market had every reason to sell off big time. It didn't do that. Just as I expected, this was, still is, a buying opportunity here, people. I'm getting kind of sick of the perma bull emails that I'm getting. I am not a perma bull. I don't care where this market goes. As a matter of fact, I was zigzagging in and out of positions today on the long side, on the short side, pulled out a nice profit today. I traded the Qs all day, 4 times actually, in and out 4 times. But the truth of the matter is, no matter what you want to throw at this market, it's Teflon. Haven't you noticed this? Things just ricochet right off. And that's what's going to happen here as well. Again, I believe that there are many of you out here who still believe that these markets are real. They're not real. Did you see what they did to the bond market today? Again, and I covered this in the video I did earlier. They bought bonds like mad, pushing that 10-year yield lower. It's all about the 10-year yield. Who has said that about 1 million times? Ooh, maybe me. Yeah. And as long as they can keep the 10-year yield in the sweet spot, and they are doing that right now, I mean, again, there's that mysterious entity out here buying up those bonds. Stocks will continue higher. That's it. That's the only thing that we need to be really thinking about. Forget about a market crash or meltdown or correction to fair value before the midterms. Forget about that. Don't even dream about it. As far as I believe, it won't happen until after that point, and then we'll even discuss it. Again, world central banks people have proven to be very resourceful in rigging this market. It's 100% fake. That's why, for example, gold got hit today, silver got hit today. In a real market, if there was fear that something big was going to happen, if this sell-off was something, monumental, what do you think would have happened to gold and silver today? You see how easy this is? Once you just weigh this all out and don't get overly emotional. I mean, seriously, control yourself. Subdue your passions, okay? That's what you need to do, period. And then you'll have a lot better perspective on not just this market, on every other aspect in life. You cannot get overly emotional about these things. So forget about today being the big one or the beginning of a market meltdown or a market crash or a correction to fair value. I'm sorry, it's not there, because the market had every opportunity to sell off. And it finished down, the Dow finished down just over 1%, and the other indices finished down fractionally. I mean, the NASDAQ finished down, I think, 1/4%. Where is the fire? What's going on here? All right, anyway, with that said, hope you had a lovely day and it was fun. And we'll talk